No, good morning. Good morning. I'll just give it a wee second for a few people to come on. And we'll get started with our fun workout today. So give yourselves about 30 seconds. You're going to need your weights or dumbbells and your mat and water. How are we all doing? It's a miserable day. Ugh. But it shall all be a little bit brighter in a few minutes' time. So we're going to do a nice kind of 40 to 45 minute workout this morning or today, and we're going to combine cardio with core with some weight work, just a nice sweaty session, full body to start off our day. So, as I said, you'll need either a kettlebell or dumbbells, whichever you prefer to use. We're going to do a combination of rows and press-ups, and it's kind of similar to what we did on Wednesday, but not as concentrated on the arms. Going down onto the floor then for some core work, and then of course up onto our feet for some cardio. So if you want to get yourselves ready, we will warm up. Oops. We'll break that ice first. Okay, so bring that up onto the toes, and we'll just jog it out and get the heart rate up to start the workout. Nice and light on the feet, soft on the knees, allow all the muscles to waken up, moving the arms and shoulders as well. Bring it into jacks. Back onto your toes. Forward and back into power strike. Hands out if you wish. Back to jacks. So the heart rate should be nicely up now. Jog it out. And big swing of the arms forward. Deep breaths. Change direction. Allow those shoulders to release. Bring the arms outside and forward. Diagonal. 3 each side. Let's go to the hips. Legs are apart, heels are planted. Change the direction. Switch sides, rotate through the pelvis, lifting out the lower back, keeping the heels on the floor. Bring it down into a squat position as low as you can go. Bums towards the floor, chest towards the wall in front of you, and you're going to stretch up now and allow the back of the legs to stretch. Hold it for a second. Let's go again. Low as you can go. And let's push up. So you should get a deeper stretch this time. And let's go back to the floor one more time. This time use the elbows to gently rotate the knees if you can. If not, just hold the squat. And let's push onto a plank position. Bringing the foot to the hand and reach for the sky. Let's do 4 each side. Switching sides. Always wait until your weight has been transferred over to the other side before you move in this position. Otherwise you will hurt yourself. So 4 each side. Bring the hand up towards the ceiling and back. Bring it down onto your side. Top leg, 90-degree angle. Arms out in front. Rotate the chest. You know the moves by now, guys. Nice way to warm the body up for the exercises that we're going to do. 6 each side. When you've done 6 on one side, carefully flip it over. You can just turn and just bury all over this floor. 1 to 6. Now, onto your back. And again, you're going to do 12 glute bridges. You can do 12 like this, where you're pushing the pelvis towards the ceiling, or you can do 6 each side with your knee supporting the foot. Whichever suits you, or whichever you prefer to do. And when you've done that, bring it up, grab a drink, and let's get ready to work. Now, timer. Good morning, top already. One. Okay, so I'm just changing that around there because I didn't want to have too many arms in. So we're going to start off with the first round with walking lunge. We're going to go then to our row. So we'll have our weights for the row, our bent over single arm row. Go then to a squat thrust on the ground, staying down then into a press up. We're going to go back up onto our feet for a power stride like what we did in the warm up, and then we're going to finish off this set with a nice simple crunch on the floor. So as I said already, it's going to be a nice, just looking at Manny's on, say hello to me, a nice mix of everything, and we're going to do that twice and then a different set of exercises after that. So when you're ready, have your weights in hand, ready to reach for after the first exercise. Now if you haven't got the space to do a walking lunge, you can simply do a lunge on the spot. So you can go forward, down and up and back. So down and back. If you have room, walk and turn. When you're ready, we're going to do these together in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So the chest stays tall, core stays tight. I'm stepping forward, not too far, but if you step too big, you won't get up again. Forward and up, forward and up. And then I'm going to turn and do the same thing back the other way. Now watch what happens if you take a big step. You have to propel yourself forward. So make sure your steps are just a normal step, as if you're walking, and you go down and you bring the foot up to meet it. Try not to whack the knees off the floor. Another 7. Let's go. Keep the chest tall. You're nearly there. Let's finish off. 3, 2, last one, and down. Reach for your weight. We're going to start off using the left arm. So put the weight on the floor. Put your right foot beside the weight. Move back a bit for you. You're going to put your step back, lean forward onto the knee, make sure the toes are straight. Hold the weight from the toe, lift it here to your hip and back to here. It doesn't touch the floor, it goes in this movement. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, position, straight back. Look at how the top of my back, it's a straight line really from the floor to my shoulder. Bum is not in the air. Weight goes from here to hip, down to hip. Make sure you're not putting too much weight on this knee, that you're actually holding yourself up. You're balancing on the knee, yes, but your legs and your glutes and your core are all engaged here and are all keeping you staying up. So it's the upright row. 10 seconds left, keep going. Keep the same speed up and the same speed down. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top, guys. 3, 2, last one, and 10. Carefully setting the weight down. Let's bring it down. Hang on. Onto the floor. Now, if you can't do the squat thruster, you find it difficult, I'll show you what it is first of all. You're going to go to your hands below your shoulders, feet are here, and you're bringing both feet in a little bit and out. And you're going to repeat that with soft knees. You can also, I'll show you variations throughout that. If you have whatever reason that you can't do that, hips, sore knees, go into your forearm plank on the floor, on your forearms, straight line to the floor and hold. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're here, and it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Bring the knees in slightly. If that's difficult, do it off a high or raised surface. So here, I'm going back, again, straight line from my heels to my shoulders, and I'm going in, out. That might feel really easy, that's okay. If that's easy, it means you can try it on the floor. So you're always progressing and doing what suits you. Find your rhythm. Keep going. Last 10. And 10. Well done. So from here now, you can go onto your mat, and we're going to do a basic push-up. So we're staying forward from your knees. If you're doing this at home, I prefer you do it on your knees unless you are an advanced or an experienced trainee. So you're going to start off with your hands below your shoulders, here, in underneath your shoulders, straight line from the floor to your shoulders, and then you're pushing down and putting your elbows back, and you're pushing right up through the palms of the hand. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we go to the floor with our chest, we push up, and everything remains in a straight line. Make sure that your bum is not in the air. So your nose and your chest is going towards the mat, and you push up through, really through the palm of the hands and the shoulders. If your bum is like this, all you're doing is this, and all you're going to do there is pull a muscle in your shoulders. You have to go forward. If it's difficult, go to the floor, lift the hands a little bit, and then propel through and push. And you'll find, that seems to have frozen on me. 3, 2, time. And I'll show you how to change that up as well with a plank. Just froze for maybe a second there. Sorry guys, I think it's the weather here today, the internet's not great. Now again, make sure you're not doing this workout if you're injured in any way, guys. So, with the push-up, we're bringing it back up onto our feet, and we're going into our power stride. So, same as what we did in the warm-up. Nice, long strides, using the arms, getting into a rhythm, and getting ready to rock. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you can add the hands, alternating hands and legs. Find your rhythm. Well done, keep going. So be careful with the knees here, don't lock them. Look at how when I land, my knees are soft. It's almost like the start of a lunge. Last 10 seconds. If you lock your knees, you're going to hurt your back. So keep it nice and soft. 3, 2, 1, and tight. Well done. And going onto the floor to finish off this round with a good old fashioned crunch. Oopsie. So again, with the crunch, you're sick of hearing me say this now, but you start it with your head and shoulders, always here. And that's your starting position, and that's your end position. So when you crunch, you come back to there, you don't go back to here. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Basic crunch, start here, hands here, up and down. So everything from your rib cage to the top of your head is stationary here, it doesn't move. Your hands move up and down your thighs because this is pushing them up and down. You're like this, and I don't move anything except my core. When I move my core, it pushes the hands up and down. So if you're just lying doing this, that's no crunchy. No crunchy, and it's Friday, so we like crunchies. Up and down. We like crunchies, whatever day of the week it is, don't we? And we're going up and down, and up and down. 3, 2, 1, time. The next round, I'll show you a more advanced crunch than that. Grab a wee drink, and we'll go again. I hope that internet doesn't come out again. Apologies for that, guys. Now, you. How are we all doing now? Again, as always, drop questions into the comments if you wish. And we'll take another 10-15 seconds and we'll do that again. So especially now with the weights, and again I've said this before, if you are throwing the weights down and just grabbing them, be careful with that. It's actually as important to be careful lifting and laying the weights as it is using the weights during the exercise. And again, I'm going to repeat this again, do not attempt this workout if you are not fully in good health, okay? So we're going to go again. We're going to start off with our walking lunge. Let's get our Joey from Friends on. We'll go to the lunge. Alright, so you can make the noises with me if you want. If you have music on, blast it up, guys, okay? Really put that music up and get into it. We're going to go through this a little bit faster now with less demonstration. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to lunge forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. And don't turn until you're standing. Stand and turn. Some people try to incorporate the turn into the last stand, and that's how we twist our knee. So we go down and up and then turn, okay? Don't try and get your belly on unless you're a belly dancer. That's fine. But those are the ways that you hurt knees. Up and down. You're nearly there. You have 10 seconds left. Let's get another set in. Push through. Push up. So your legs are doing all the work, but your core is still nice and tight here. And time. Well done. Bringing it down onto the floor now, or sorry, onto your weight, and we're going to do our crunch on the other side. What way we did the last time? Left. So we're doing the right this time. So put the weight beside your left foot. You're going to reach forward, step back, lean down, grab the weight, and get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're going back to the hip. Forward towards the foot. We don't touch the foot. Back to the hip. Look at how my back is straight. Up and down. And you should be feeling this in the shoulder blades at the top when you squeeze up. Forward is not a reach. It's just a relax. So we relax low, nice and slow. We bring it up. Sometimes you see people doing this. No. Up and controlled. You are always in control of these weights. If you're not, and if the weights are controlling you, your weights are too heavy. And if it's too easy, the weights are too light. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Set it down carefully. Reposition the body. Bring it back to the toes. And let's go into our third move, which is our squat thrust. So we're doing squat thrust into press up. When you're ready, onto your plank position. Decide which one you're going to do. Are you doing it off a raised surface? Are you doing it off the floor, or are you doing a plank? Decide, choose, and get set up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hands below the shoulders. We start here. Up and down. I wouldn't use a mat for mountain climbers or squat thrusts because they can slip and you can get hurt. So if you have a nice surface to put your hands on, go for it. If you do find it sore, put the hands on the mat, but make sure that their feet aren't jumping on the mat because you can trip on it. 3. Sorry, not 3. I was optimistic there. Last 10. Keep it going, nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, and time. Put it onto your mat now for your push-up. Again, if the push-up is too difficult, do your plank. By doing the plank as a substitute for these exercises, you are still strengthening up your core and your upper body. 3, 2, 1. Hands are below the shoulders. We push down, we push up. We keep the toes on the floor. The toes can automatically lift here. It's okay, but it's not making your core as controlled. Keep it nice and controlled. Push up 3. Down and up. You're halfway. Keep going. Again, if you need to do the plank, hold it here. Up on the toes if you can. And that's really going to work the shoulders and allow the core muscles that you need for press-ups to strengthen. And eventually you'll be flying. 3, 2, and time. Stretch it back. Well done. Bring it up onto your toes. You're going to power strides. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, we start here, and we basically switch the legs, but we soften the knees. So many times you see people doing this. No. If your knees are locked, keep going. If your knees are locked, your back is taking impact that it shouldn't be taking, okay? So always look after yourself. Health and safety comes first, guys, because without taking care of yourself like this, the exercises will hurt you, and then you blame the exercise. And it's not necessarily the exercise that has hurt you, it is the technique, or it's the dropping of the weight, or whatever it is that you've done, the twisting of the knee, for example. So, always keep safe. 3, 2, and time. Let's bring it to the floor for our crunch. Where's the head? The head is up. Always up. So, with basic one that I showed the last time, hands on the knees or on the thighs, straight, hold, freeze everything, and then use the stomach to contract and bring you up. Otherwise, if you want to go even more advanced, feet up here. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and we're here. And again, nothing moves except this. I'm not moving my head or my shoulders. I'm not moving my arms. They're here. They're not moving. My chest up is still. Everything below the chest to the core is working. You want to advance it further, reach with the toes. Same movement, just a little bit more intense. Head and shoulders stays up. Reach a little bit more. Come on, last 10 seconds. Push it out. Little punches. 3, 2, time, and well done. Bring it up. Grab a drink, guys. That's excellent. Are we okay? Are you cursing at me yet? Don't curse at me. That's all. You'll feel great in about 20 minutes time. So, round 2, another 6 exercises, 2 times around. So we're going to start off with squat jumps. We're going, let me see what order I have these in now. We're going to then repeat, remember on Wednesday we did the fly up and down like this. We're going to do that, so get your wee weights in hand. And if you don't have barbells, you can use 2 jars of something, or doing it without weights is just as effective if you've got the technique right. I'll explain that as we go. We're going down then up onto side skips, across and back. And we're going to then shoulder press with the weights. And then we're going to go down onto the floor into a nice V-sit. And then we are going to finish off with one of my favourite strong moves, where we're going to jump forward and shuffle back, okay? So we'll have a wee bit of fun for the last exercise of the day. So grab yourselves a drink. Try now, give yourselves another 10 or 15 seconds, and we're going to start with our squat jumps. It's bucketing rain. I want to go out and stand in it. Okay, are you ready? So, with the squat jump, you know the squat jump, you're going to start off We're going to squat the bum back towards the wall behind us, and then we're going to propel through the body up and down. Soft knees as we land, okay? I'll show variations now for those of you who need them. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, we're down, we're up, we're down, we're up. The hands are using, it's almost like you're pushing yourself with your hands up off the floor. Imagine the hands are going to the floor to push you up. So that's your squat jump, bum back, chest stays tall. If that's difficult, just squat and push. Squat and push. If you want to progress then, go up on the tiptoes, and eventually you'll naturally find the movement becomes more plyometric. Last 10 seconds, let's keep going. Keep going, keep going, don't stop. You've got this, come on. 3, 2, 1. Don't stop when I say 3. That does not mean stop. Reaching for your weights. And we're going to change this to a lateral actually. So at least those of you that don't have weights don't feel as naked doing it. So we're just going to do a lateral lift. So we're here, soft knees, arms in, pinky out, arms up and down. Keep that core tight. Remember what I've said before. Check your posture now. From the feet, are they planted? Knees soft, pelvis square and tucked, back straight, core really tight. Fingers towards the ceiling. Your little finger should be going towards the ceiling each time. Head is neutral. Don't have the head down here because you'll hurt your neck. Up and down. And the weights get heavier as we go. And 10. Well done. Bringing it down, put the weights down, and we're going to do our lateral side skips. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Depending on how much space you have, lateral skip, up, touch, down. Up, touch, down. If you're in small space, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So depending on what you have, ignore me now for the next 20 seconds. Find your own rhythm. Count it in your own head, but keep working, guys. Bum. I can see you. I'll freak you all out now. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. One more, let's go, one more. And 10, well done. Going now to your weights again. And we're going to do our shoulder press. So again, just to show you what it is, plant those feet, soften the knees, tilt the pelvis, straighten the shoulders, raise them from the shoulders to the ceiling and down. Elbows are going out in front, arms are hitting the side of your ears there. If you're using a kettlebell, you're doing it the same. Plant everything safe, hold, up and down, controlled. Up and down, controlled. Make sure you don't hit your face and make sure you don't hyperextend, which I'll explain now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up and down, slow and controlled, guys. Always slow and controlled. Now, if you're going high and you're going the whole way back here, you're going to hurt yourself. Keep it towards the ceiling and bring it back down. If your back begins to arch, split your stance. Up and down. Do not let the lower back take any unnecessary pressure here. And if you're on your 2 feet like this, check the pelvis. Tip it forward. Core is tight. You're nearly there. Let's do one more. 3, 2, 10. Well done. Stack the weights down carefully. Let's go to the floor. We're going to do a V-sit. So the V-sit, you can do a basic crunch here if you're new to this and if you find it all a bit much. You can do a basic crunch. So your V-sit, you're starting here, or you can start here if you're a beginner, right? So you're here, and you're going to extend the heels and the hands. So this is your basic V-sit for beginners. For those of you who are not beginners, you should be able to come to here to your heels, extend out as low as you can, and bring it back up. Okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So advanced, you're here, and you're bringing it back up. So you go wherever you can go without arching your back. Again, if you're doing it as a basic move, in and out, make a V. In, keep the back flat. Don't be throwing If you have the core strength to go up, go, but don't hurt yourself. In and out. In and out, like a V. In, last 10 seconds. So whichever one you're doing now, you should be nicely into the motion of it. Keep going. Let's stay here. 3, 2, 1. Let's finish off this set with some fun. You can do this kind of on the spot if you're stuck for space. If not, go for it. So we're going to do a jump forward, a jump, and running back. Watch for the first time. So you jump forward, jump, and shuffle back. Okay? So, depending on your own space, let's go. 3, 2, 1. So you leap from one leg, land both feet together nice and soft, jump it, shuffle back. Let's go again. Bump, 2, 1, 2. Punch if you wish. 1, 2, punch. Whichever way you want to do it. This is fun. If you've got the kids doing it, I hope they're making loads of noise. Wah! Come on. I forgot to jump that time. 1, 2. Last one. Lift it big. And 10. We'll hold it there. Grab a drink. Now, how well done. I haven't scared you off. Good. Give yourselves another 20 seconds. And we're going to do that over again. That last one's fun. And again, if you have music playing, I hope it's blasting. I can't put music on here, or Facebook will put me out. So, but it's much more fun when you've got music and you can do it to the rhythm, etc. So, we're going to start, we're going to do that round one more time, and that will be us finishing off. So when you're ready, we're going in to our squat jumps. Get yourselves in position, feet on the floor. Think about what you're going to do. Hands are coming down, you're jumping up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're squatting low, we're coming up and down. Soft knees, tall back, chest is up. It's not a race. Find your rhythm and find one that is sustainable for the whole time. Because if you start too hard on this, you'll be burnt out by halfway, which is not. Soft, up, soft. Quads should be burning, last 10, let's go. Speed it up now if you have. And time, well done. Grab your weights. We're going to do our lateral raise. Three. Plant yourself in position. Feet down, soft knees. Ready to go. And let's go together. We're bringing it up. Arms, shoulders. Forward. Up and down. Nice deep breaths here. Core is tight. You're halfway already. Let's go. Keep that back safe. Check your posture here now. Are your feet still holding your body weight? Or is your back doing it? If your back is doing it, split your stance. You're nearly there. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. 3, 2, 1 more. Come on. And time. Well done. Let's go into our lateral jump, our lateral skip. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And again, depending on your space, you do what you can here. If you have issues with lateral movement and you find it difficult, simply do this for the 40 seconds instead. There's always something else you can do. Never just stand waiting for the next exercise. Unless you just need to catch your breath and grab a drink, which is also fine. Nearly there. So you can be bringing this or lifting the knee, whichever you wish. Everybody has their own preferred way of this. Last one. Let's finish across and stop. Well done. Let's go to our shoulder press. Again, get yourselves safely positioned. Hands are going up. Starting here or here, depending what your weights are. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push it right up to the ceiling. Check that back. Your lower back should not be holding your weight. And your lower back should not be arched. Knees are soft. Pelvis is pushed forward. And we're nice and straight. Watch from the side. Up and down. So if I find myself doing this, I'm going to tuck the pelvis forward again. I'm going to control the core. And that movement then in the arms is pretty much just in the arms and core then. Whereas if I'm like this, my whole body is holding the weight and I'm going to end up hurting myself. Keep it nice and controlled. Pelvis forward. 3, 2, and tight. Well done. We're going down onto the floor for our V-sit. We're nearly finished. You're doing great. Again, which one are you going to do? If you're pushing yourself, trying to get the head up when you're going to end up hurting your neck, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Exercise is just as effective if you're doing the right one for your body. 3, 2, 1. We're making a V and we're coming up. A V and up. So again, if you are going advanced, you're here, nice straight back, and you're going out and up. Now, I'm going to do this one because my body is tired today, and I'm going to listen to it because that's okay too. Out and in. I'm still working. This is still getting all of the crunches going. It's working my hips, it's working my knees, it's working my core, and it's working my arms. There ain't nothing wrong with this exercise, guys. In and out. Nice and controlled and safe. 3, 2, safely come on. And then we're going to finish off with our ninja jumps. Are you ready? Now, if you have the kids doing this with you, I'd love to see a photograph of them all just jumping and having fun. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, nice big jump forward, up, shuffle, 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 shuffle. So again, if you have music on in the background, use the rhythm. Use the beat. 1, 2, 1. If you want to pretend you've got a sword, go for it. Halfway already, guys. Jump, up. Jump, up. 1, 2. Nearly there. Let's do one more. Woo! And 10. March it out. Get the heart rate low and start to cool down. Well done. So, are you sweating? Because the water is actually running off the ends of my hair here. Now, even if you've stopped and you're grabbing a drink or whatever you're doing, stay moving. If you stop really, really suddenly, that's where lightheads happen and dizzy spells. So we go into active recovery, which is what we're doing here, and we just walk it out. Or you can walk around your kitchen as you're having your water. You're just slowly telling your body that the high impact stuff is done and it's time to relax now. So in the same way that we warm up before we exercise to make sure that the muscles are as ready as they can be and that the body is aware it's going to do just some training, we cool down for the same reasons. It brings the body back safely to where we started. Just a little bit more sticky and sweaty, but hopefully feeling a lot better than you did 45 minutes ago. So let's do big deep breaths. We're going to go up and down. Bend the knees as you scoop. And we're going to do a third one. And we're going to do it slowly so that the back restacks itself as we come up. Push the arms out. Nice deep breaths, guys. Knees are still soft. Push the arms up. The arms out side by side. Now from here, put the palms back and further stretch that back. Again, check that core, tilt that pelvis. From here, you're going to bring one arm across and you're going to hold that nice and strong. Let's go the other side. So your heart rate should be down a little bit. Might still be going a little bit hard. That's okay. Put the hands up over the top of your head. Stretch the triceps. So you've got this going on at the back. It's great for practicing putting on tan and moisturizer. And back again. Now I want you to take a step behind, get your balance, and reach up. Let that stretch happen. It's lovely. Center back again. Other leg goes behind, hand here, and reach up. Stretch the sides. Well done. Let's go down onto our mats just for a few seconds. I'm going to bring the knees to the chest, hold them here, and I want you to rock side to side, just because there's quite a bit of work there that could have worked the lower back, even if you were trying not to. So just roll it out to the bottom. That's it. Hold on to that left knee now and stretch the right leg out. Switch sides. Again, always being careful on your stretches. Let's bring it right onto our front. Hands are below the shoulders. We're on the floor and we're just going to look at the ceiling. Push the bum back onto the heels. Nice deep breath. Bring it back to here. Hands into the floor, feet into the floor. Push the heels down here and stretch the back of the leg. And walk it back up. We're nearly done. Holding on now to your feet or to your foot. Pull the chair if you need to. You're going to balance and hold here. So your knee is in tight, your foot is at your bum, and you're holding here. Carefully switch sides. Again, hold a chair if you need to for balance, or this works sometimes too. Bring the hand to here in front of your nose and down. And we're going to finish off with some nice leg stretches. Go back, go low, tilt that pelvis, and feel that on the quad. Hold. Bring it back up, step back, push the bum back, bring the toe up. Good. Switch it around. Last one. Leg goes back, you go low, you tilt forward, you hold. And to finish off, the same leg goes back, the weight goes onto the back leg, reach back and pull that toe towards the ceiling. Arms forward, deep breath. And then finish off with your shoulders rolled, hands here, and lower those shoulders and stretch that back. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us this week, and I'll be back with you very, very soon. Take care. As always, questions